Hello, Accelerated Math 7-8 students. We are still working in Module 11, and we are starting Lesson 3, and it is called Identical Triangles, and you can find this on page 71 in my copbook. So let me turn there. Okay, page 71. So identical triangles. The goal for today. Today we are going to learn about the triangle correspondence to determine if triangles are identical. Question, how do you determine a triangle correspondence? This is kind of a complicated idea if you don't know what correspondence means. What correspondence means is what part of one shape matches another shape in the exact same location. So correspondence means if you're talking about the top of a rectangle on one rectangle, then you have to talk about the top of the rectangle on another rectangle. So they correspond because they're the exact same parts, but they're on two different shapes. So things to know. Vertices. Vertices are the plural word for vertex. A vertex is the point where two lines connect. Okay? Angle is the measure of degrees made by two lines connecting at a point. Side, the line segment used to create the part of a shape. And symbols that you need to be familiar with. If you see a little incomplete triangle, and it says angle ABC, they're talking about that symbol right there means this word, angle. So whenever you see that little triangle that's incomplete, it's talking about angle. So angle ABC. If you see a little line with a dot on one end and a dot on the other end, that is called a line segment. So we call it segment AB because it starts and it stops. If you see a line that has arrows on both ends, it's called a line. So this one is called line CD because this line goes on forever and ever and never stops. Okay? Correspondence, which is what we've been talking about. Correspondence shows you which part of the triangle matches the other triangle in the exact same location. So AB corresponds with DE. BC corresponds with EF. AC corresponds with DF. And the reason why you need to know these vocabulary words is you're going to use these vocabulary words, especially this correspondence word, to decide if triangles are identical or not. And the only way they can be identical is if they have the exact same measures. Okay? So correspondence is really, really important to be able to identify if a triangle is identical because you have to match the correct sides of the triangle with the correct sides of the triangle that you're referring to. Okay? So there really isn't anything to practice. I do want you to come up with an idea of what your answer would be on how do you determine the triangle correspondence. Kind of an interesting idea. I think you could get it. And then just be very familiar with these terms. And that's all I have for today's lesson. All right, kiddos. I will see you all tomorrow.